Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Sammy Socialite.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, just JT.
And we bringing you another episode of Hot Sauce, where we keep that shit hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy for that ass.
Yes, today is our 10th episode.
10. We are 10 episodes deep.
Crazy, bro.
How we feeling?
I love it, bro. I ain't know, we was gonna pop like this, but I fucks with it. I love it. We got our name. Took the 2 episodes to get our name, but we got it. We in here,
and we finally got our social medias up. The hot sauce social medias there.
Right. And I try to get them all the same, but of course, everybody gonna have different names. So if you want to check us out on the IG, IG is Hot Sauce Pod 17. So once again, Hot Sauce Pod 17. That's the IG, and then the Twitter is just Hot Sauce Pod.
Yep, check it out. Me and Sam, we will plug it in as much as we can, even with the posts going on with the page. We'll plug it in on our own socials, so y'all follow, y'all stay in tune with what's going on with new episodes, what's going on. We got some other stuff going that's in the making as well, that's coming very, very soon. But
right, and make sure you follow us on Twitter because I'm doing a special giveaway. I'm going to give away some cash money for the 100th follower on the Twitter page. So make sure you follow Hot Sauce Pod.
Hey man,
on
win
Twitter.
You free $100. I promise it'll help you in this.
I ain't tell y'all how much money it was gonna be. I don't know what Disney talking about. Just gonna,
I just saw it, so
I ain't say 100 now.
Free money.
100 followers. Let's go get it. So we live from Atlanta, and this upcoming weekend is going to be NBA All-Star Weekend in Atlanta. Yeah, what you got for that? Cause I ain't gonna be here.
I'll be making money all weekend. I know. I'm gonna be making money all weekend. I probably may do one thing or two, not too much. I might. I don't know, man. I'll see how I feel.
I'm all for. If I was here, I would be out and about getting money as well. It's a lot of stuff going on in Atlanta, even though there's not supposed to be. But
don't nobody listen to Keisha about this, man.
There was a leaked party. Well, I don't know if it was leaked, but the party list
on the Georgia page.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
I ain't shouting them out. They ain't paying this, but yeah, it was on somebody's page, and they had a list of people at every venue that they're gonna be at all weekend, and woo, it's gonna be crazy in Atlanta.
It's another weekend in Atlanta.
Your boy is gonna be here. You ain't want to talk about your boy?
Who?
That Dirk guy.
Dirk lives in Atlanta.
I thought he lived in Chicago.
He doesn't live in Chicago.
See,
he be back.
He
be back in Chicago every now and then, but he live in Atlanta.
Well, I heard it was gonna, be some stuff going on. His people's coming to town.
Yeah. Yeah, they got something going on.
Of course, my boy, Lil Baby's gonna be out and about all weekend. I mean, of course, he lives here, but looking at the list, it was a lot of big artists that's gonna be here. Most of them are from Atlanta, and that just proves that Atlanta running shit in the music industry. And yeah, one of the most surprising names I saw was Jada Waiter is hosting a party. I'm trying to figure out who wants to pay to go to the club to go see Jada, bruh.
The women that love the rappers' baby mamas and the socialites.
Bruh, you can't tell me it's a market. You telling me it's a market for baby mamas?
Well, not exactly, because Jada's not. I don't think she's a kid, not a baby mama. But it's a market for the rappers' girlfriends, the rappers' baby mamas. They have a whole little market for them. Girlfriends, baby mamas, all of them. They have their own businesses going on. A lot of them are, what is the term?
Nice.
They are, what is it they call it?
Content creators or Instagram personalities.
Not that
either.
Damn, I can't even think of the word. Influencers.
Social media influencers.
I don't know why. I don't understand why I had a hard time saying that.
I don't know, because we're social media influencers too. I know my personal.
I'm a content creator. I don't really consider myself an influencer. Yeah.
My brand. I'm an influencer, so send me whatever. I got you.
I mean, if you're gonna pay me to rock your shit, just pay me and I'll do it. That's all I need. Sure.
I just like free clothes. So run me some free.
I ain't gonna lie though, I would. Free clothes, free dope clothes.
Yeah.
Them startup companies, that'd be dope. I ain't gonna lie, I would like that too.
Hit me up, like, for real.
Hit me up too. Shit, we all try to get our names out there and shit. So we might as well link up and connect.
I just want all y'all out there, be safe this All-Star weekend if you're gonna be in Atlanta, because it might be some foolishness going on.
Oh, yeah, I heard motherfuckers, they be breaking the cars now.
They do. You might as well don't lock your car door, because you don't want to pay for a new window, so you might as well just leave it open and let them just go through it, because that's what they're gonna do anyway. If you don't leave it open, they're gonna bust your window open.
Least you could do is do your due diligence, and whatever good shit you got, hide that motherfucker or take it with you. Or
Don't have no valuables in the car. Like, what is the purpose of carrying valuables in your car? Like, keep it at the Airbnb, keep it in your hotel room.
Yeah, don't leave it in the car. 'Cause niggas gonna steal that shit.
Yes, bro. On our Twitter page, we did a poll the other day, and we were asking people who owes us new music in 2021, and
Who won that? I didn't get a chance to check who won it.
I saw who won.
Who won it?
Kendrick Lamar.
No.
I mean,
Told you.
I guess.
Told you, nigga. Told you, nigga. I'll tell you right now, bro, like, everybody's been waiting on new Kendrick, man.
Y'all not gonna get it.
Well, I can't really argue that, because
I mean,
that nigga taking this precious time. You know what I think?
He's raising his new child, right? Like, then after Black Panther, the movie, they had a child.
He had a daughter, but multiple sources from what I've heard that he does have an album in the tuck that because of COVID that pushed it back. Like, I'm not sure if this was true or not, but I heard a few things. I heard one, he had an album that was ready to go last year, but because of COVID that got pushed back. And then when he got around that and was getting ready to release the album again, that's where, you know, the whole thing with George Floyd and all that shit happened, and that just got pushed back indefinitely. So now it's like, pretty much Kendrick is in detox status. So don't nobody know when the hell he's gonna drop. We won't know until he announces it or says whatever. So at this point, we might as well just keep pushing. We have more of a better chance of getting Certified Lover Boy than we get Kendrick out. I mean, even Certified Lover Boy, we don't know when the hell that's going to
You know, it's crazy because I forgot about that guy when I made the poll. Drake? Yeah, like Drake probably.
Drake drops all the time.
But the question was, who owe us? He owe us that album because he said it was coming out.
I mean, yeah, he does owe us to a degree, but it's like a lot of times, you know, we've heard Drake's music all the time, so it's like
because
he drops.
He's always on stuff too.
He drops consistently, but you know, the hype for Certified Lover Boy is it's way more higher than there because of all the leaks that came out. Because Drake has dropped a lot of fire ass music, a lot of fire ass links so far within the last year. His music's been hard, and it's like, we trying to figure out what's going on with the leaks and whatnot.
Of course that happened.
And damn, that kind of I almost lost my train of thought there. But
the leaks.
Yeah, but the leaks. Yeah, like his last leak that came out like last week. That shit was hard. So now I'm just waiting on Drake to drop. But yeah, I'm waiting on the Kendrick album. Like I said on Twitter, if your answer was not Kendrick or Rihanna, then you need to rethink your answer.
Okay, well, you know what my answer was. Let's just say the poll included Kendrick Lamar, Rihanna, Beyonce, and Chris Brown. And of course I picked Chris Brown because while Chris Brown always gives us music, I mean, you know, he owes us another one because he always keeping them jumping, so I need that music for the summer. What's up?
That's true, though.
Now, Rihanna, for sure.
We ain't never getting music from Rihanna.
But Rihanna been owing us some music, and she need to get it together because, sis.
She's a businesswoman, man. She has her own business.
All these people are business people, and they still dropping music. Beyonce is a multi-million-dollar businesswoman, and she's still dropping music. And she will probably, I guarantee you, she's dropping something this year too.
I can guarantee Beyonce's gonna drop something this year. That's
She
why
has a deal with Disney to do stuff. I think she's gonna drop something.
I expect that. Like when they like Beyonce is like, I know she owes music, but it's one of those things where it's like, we know she's gonna drop regardless. She's gonna drop regardless. She drops in her own time, but she's not gonna hold the music. So she drops when she's ready.
Unless she's pregnant, but as we can see from the Ivy Park picture, she's not pregnant. But then again, we don't know because them could be old. I don't know. Jay-Z, please just let her do the music, bro.
I bet he gotta do the music.
And Jay-Z, you don't do no more music.
I mean, you could do guest features here and there. That's still the go. Cause Jay's still smoking features. Man. He's still doing raw music. He's still raw music at his big ass age.
I don't know, bro.
Oh, that bias.
He's Beyonce's husband to me.
No, that's still Sean Carter to me. That's still.
Ooh, Sean Carter.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
I mean, I know he's Beyonce's husband now, but I know Sean Carter from when he was.
She upgraded him. Yeah, Beyonce upgraded Jay-Z. But other people that I wouldn't mind hearing music for that couldn't make the cut. I am an avid 21 Savage fan. I know he did do Savage Mode 2 in 2020, but I couldn't really receive it the correct way because I'm saying, it's quarantine and COVID and all that.
I received it perfectly. That album was hard as fuck.
I need him to bring me another album.
Yeah.
I would like another 21 Savage album because who I was and who I am, that was fire.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And Savage Mode 2 was pretty good, but I'm just saying, like, once again, it was like an outside album to me, and I wasn't outside. Like, outside.
Oh, outside.
Yeah,
I didn't know what you meant when you said outside. I didn't know when you said outside album, I thought you were saying it as, this wasn't like a normal, typical Atlanta sounding album. Because the sound of the album did sound like, the influence behind it didn't really sound, well, some Atlanta aspects, but it sounded like maybe the production, it sounded a bit more, Memphis and shit like that.
Right.
But, that's what I thought you meant when you said outside. I mean...
Nah, like...
it sounds like outside, but it's like... It sounds like car music, it sounds like outside music, workout music, whatever.
I'm saying, October 21, Savage, drop some music. By October 2021, I need some new music.
Okay. I don't know, man. I'm fine with bumping Savage Mode 2 and then Summer 2.
All right.
But like, have you stopped to think that some of the albums that dropped last year, they may try to promote them again for real? Because it's looking like the way the vaccine runs going, we probably might have Summer 21. We might.
I haven't thought about people doing redoing old stuff, but I mean, some people have always made a future on, keep older music going with new music. So, that'd be cool.
But they might use the run of the albums like Weeknd he did with After Hours. He got a whole tour plan. I think it might be next year. It might be next year.
It starts in 2022.
That's what I'm saying. It starts in 2022.
That's even crazier.
So
I feel you.
I'm trying to with that album, which I know he's gonna use the album for this year as well. But I'm wondering, how's that gonna work if he even just decides? Well, he's dropping his own terms, but I'm wondering how that's gonna work if he decides to drop newer music or drop a whole newer album.
Right.
Seeing how that looks, he might not drop. He may be working on the album, but he might not drop it. He might still try to find a way to.
He'll probably
push.
He'll do a deluxe with 6 or 8 new songs that he'll add into the tour.
I kind of thought he already did one though.
A deluxe?
He dropped another deluxe of additional albums earlier last year. I remember because one of the remixes I heard on the song was Heartless that had Uzi on it.
I don't know nothing about that.
I heard it.
Nah, I
followed the shit, so I clearly remember that.
The Weeknd is the Weeknd to me.
But I mean, he'll be fine.
I can see Uzi dropping a turn of a tape Deluxe.
with the album.
Deluxe.
I seen his interview with Fat Joe on this new pod. Come to find out, Uzi, he spoke about Eternal to Take. He feels that wasn't his best album. Because he felt like he rushed it because, he wanted to get it out.
I mean, I'm a Uzi fan, and I don't think that was the best album. Love versus Rage 2.
I ain't gonna lie though. Now that I had time to think about it, Love is Rage 2 as far as quality. It wasn't much better. But I'm saying Eternal Take in the Deluxe, it wasn't a bad album either. Like, it was good, but it wasn't the same level as, Love is Rage 2.
The thing is, every song on Love is Rage 2 was unique.
That's true though.
And a lot of the songs on Eternal Take went into each other and it had that same vibe.
I'll say this though, the rapping though on Eternal Take 2 was hard.
He got better. I mean,
he was rapping for real though. Like, that's why I like Eternal Take. Like, he was rapping for real.
But I mean, 20 minutes, bro. 20 minutes, bro. That is that song, bro.
True. I will say though, like I still bump Eternal Take, but I will say I can guarantee you, if Uzi drop an album this year, which I'm pretty sure he will, his album definitely probably gonna blow them albums out the water. He has to do some music. I mean, he has a girlfriend now. This is with JT. Everybody's talking about them too, man.
I mean, she said everybody trying JT. So I don't know.
So I'm saying though, like,
when she's talking about Uzi, I guess because
Uzi got mind control over her though.
Uzi has a mind stone in his head, so I'm sure.
And somehow he got mind control over JT though.
I mean, he said
you see how she acting right.
He said, "Clap, make that ass clap," and she was like, "Oh, like this." I'm like, that is not no city girl. See, that's what we've been trying to tell y'all. We've been trying to tell y'all this since Meg, bruh. When she was talking about Hot Girl Summer and all this stuff, but here she was, caked up with a Negro.
You know the girls be screaming that shit, but when it comes
and here comes JT.
Nigga, they come out of nowhere. They change their...
Just like Young Miami, caked up with a Negro.
Oh yeah, Southside.
So, and Cardi B
married though.
Married to a Negro. But I'm just saying, Cardi B was definitely on that single lady stuff. Like, they thought they was feeling themselves.
I mean, they gotta sell it to women, They gotta get the women audience pumped. They gotta get them feeling good about themselves because, they gotta have some other girls have their hot girl summers for them since they all in love and shit.
True.
They got to, man.
Yeah, I think.
Who else you think?
I think that's it. I mean, for me.
Who else you think owes you?
For me, the people that owe me music, like I said, Rihanna, she owe me music. Chris Brown owe me some music. 21 Savage owe me some music. And Uzi owe me some music. Them is my faves, you know what I'm saying?
I mean.
I have another fave. I love Big Sean, but you don't owe me no music this year. Please don't drop. Unless it's 2088, I don't want to hear you, bruh. Because... I'm not gonna go there.
What you mean
with this Detroit too, but
I see what you mean. What you about to say? A lot of people thought that.
If it ain't 2088, dog, I don't want to hear it because you obviously in love, and Janae makes you better on the 2088 thing was genius. Like, that was some of the best music that both of y'all made combined. Like, I need that. If y'all gonna do that, do that. I don't want to hear nothing else.
I mean,
don't give me no
solo. Sean killed it with the features though. I give him that.
You can if you can go on a
stupid that horrible ass Ty Dolla $ign feature. No,
if you can go on a stupid feature run in the summer to make summer hot, if you could do that, cool. And to be honest, hey, DJ Khaled, please hit up Sean because Big Sean be spitting on your tracks, bro. So.
Oh yeah. Also, I think DJ Khaled probably gonna drop another compilation album.
Probably. I mean,
we haven't heard from him in a while.
Is Assad gonna be the executive producer again?
Probably. But we don't know what theme is going to be this year, though. We don't know.
Well, Khaled makes...
He stayed with the different themes.
Khaled make outdoor music.
For sure, though. And judging how things are going with this vaccine shit, people being vaccinated, niggas going to be outside. It's not... I can guarantee you, it's still not going to be at normal. Motherfuckers vaccinated are going to be outside. And, bruh, let me tell you this.
They outside anyway.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like... When all the other folks who were still trying to get vaccinated, The folks is outside the ones that been sitting around for like the past year not doing much. Oh, it's gonna be a wild ass summer for like these next few summers are gonna be some real truly wild ass summers.
I hope so because 2020 was supposed to be everybody year and y'all was in the house.
We saw how that turned. We see how that turned out.
I was having fun in 2020. Y'all can check out all my fun on the Quarantine Chronicles on my YouTube page that you're watching this on right now. Quarantine Chronicles episodes 1 through 5 out right now.
I mean, I had my fun during summer too.
I don't know what you was doing because
I was in Vegas. We wasn't there. I was out and about.
Here we go,
team function.
Y'all. See, y'all don't know. Me and JT was in Vegas the same time, bruh. And that was my first time in Vegas. That was your first time in Vegas, or you have been in Vegas?
Second time.
That was his second time in Vegas. I hit him up just like I hit him up at brunch, and he didn't let me in. He didn't want to hang out with me in Vegas, y'all.
Bruh, I was there for my girlfriend's birthday, and all my friends were there. So we already had our own little vibe going on already. Like, we had our own little vibe.
For those of you that don't know, I went to Las Vegas with my brother, B-Dot, and we was, kicking it or whatever, but he was occupied. So I was in Vegas by myself. All I just hit up JT was like, bro, come on, let's link or whatever. My girlfriend's birthday. Okay, nigga. You got like I can't meet people. I'm Sammy Socialite, bro. People love me. Wow, that is crazy. That's crazy. I am a joy. I love meeting new people, and they love my energy.
Get to know Sammy Socialite. You will love him. You will.
Next time though.
I mean, I'm gonna go back to Vegas again.
Well, I'm going this weekend. That's why I ain't gonna be here for All-Star Weekend. Catch me in Vegas. And I got some things for y'all, bro. I'm cooking up some things, bro.
I'm about to say, I thought you was on your Style Get Me Lit type shit.
My friends want me to be on that. One of my friends asked me, did I check out the scope of people out there already? I was like, I don't pre-check. If I go there, I'll just turn my little dating app on. Who does? You do that? Well, no, you don't. No. You don't do that.
I know that, but I'm saying like in my past, I never do.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna pre-check. I'm just gonna get out there and see what's out there.
I'm saying, bro, like when I was single, I would never do no shit like that. Like I just pop up. Like for example, when I was in Toronto before me and my girl became official,
Right.
I just pop up there. Like I just explore for myself. I don't need an app to find the shit.
Well, I be using an app, but we live different lives.
I don't. I just back then. Well, when I was single, back then, I pop out this city, see what's up for myself. Cause it's better to find it in person than to do it in that.
I mean, I'm sure on the app we gonna meet in person. So
everybody has their own way of doing shit. So whatever works for you, people works for you.
But yes, we gonna keep it moving right along to our next wonderful topic.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be about internships.
All right, what we talking about?
Internship / working for free because of a bigger picture that is preached or promised to people in not only the media industry, but multiple industries. I'm just going to pop it off and say that when I was a young journalist, I worked for free in college with the school newspaper. So basically, it wasn't for free. It was a class. I got credit for it or whatever.
Right.
But we were out there doing work. Now, the first experience for me when I really worked for free was when it also was a class. But when I found out that the town that I went to college in did not have their own news station. So they had a TV channel where they watched news broadcast by Valdosta State students. Therefore, for junior and senior year, for most of the mass media students with the broadcast journalism specialization or just journalism in general.
Every single journalist has had an unpaid experience.
We had to film the news show. And it was a class for us, but we had to wake up every morning, find stories, go do packages and stuff. And they were airing this on TV.
Right.
Who was getting paid for that?
Man.
Oh, probably the professor says that was like the TV producer. Like, oh, okay, that's cute.
Yo. Man, listen.
But that's all I had to do unpaid until another story. But I'm going to say that. I'm going to let JT talk. What you had to do, JT?
What I had to do, I mean, I've had some unpaid opportunities as well. High school, in college too. Working for newspapers, working for radio stations, just, small stuff.
Forgot about that.
Doing unpaid internships and whatnot. And, at one point, maybe during that time period, even when I was fresh out of that time period, at one point, I looked up one of my articles earlier, and back then I was for it for the reasons it does, for the reasons that well, either way, for the reasons that I believe that at the time that unpaid internships were a good thing. So I mean, even today, to an extent, I do believe if you're afforded the luxury of an unpaid internship, and if you're afforded that luxury, then that's fine. Go right ahead and do it because there's so many ways that you can get money out here. You can lift, you can do castings, you can do whatever it is you want to do. There's so many ways today in 2021 where you can get money. If you are a creative and you know what you're talking about, and you're very passionate about music, certain type of hip hop, and certain type of creative shit, then I would highly advise you to start your own brand. I highly advise you today, now, to start your own platform, have your own brand, whether it's a website, whether it's a YouTube channel, whether it's a blog, whether it's a podcast, whether it's whatever. I highly advise you to start that now. It could be all of it, it could be one or the other. You could ease your way into either one. Find your niche and start it, because let me tell you why. The reason why is because these days, a lot of times you find out more that, you can make your own brand. You can do all that on your own. You can do your own work by yourself. And you can be that reporter. You can get those connections. You can meet with the right people. If you have a brand that actually sticks, if you have a brand that you're actually working on, even if you're having fun with it, you can still get pass. You can get a journalist pass. You can get whatever pass to interview artists, do whatever it is you want to do. You can still find a way. Like these days now, not only with creators, with journalists, but just other artists in general, you can have your own platform. You can have build your own fan base. You can do whatever on your own. You could be independent to a degree. You can be independent. You don't have to always try to find all the biggest, hottest names. If you're popping enough, and if you know the right people enough, and if you're actually doing the work, they'll find you. Trust me. If you get your name buzzing out here in these Atlanta streets, and trust me, if you're actually about your shit and get it done, it ain't shit to get the buzz going. If you get a buzz going, them niggas gonna find you. They will find you. And if you are raw, if you're a dope, if you're dope, you know what the hell you're talking about. Niggas will find you and they will give you the opportunity yourself. You don't have to always be out here trying to search for opportunities. Not all the time, but sometimes. You don't have to always do that. Sometimes you can create the opportunity yourself. You can have them motherfuckers come and find you. Especially if you know what you're talking about. Because my thing with that is, while I get unpaid internships are a thing, I'm so tired of creatives having to deal with the bullshit behind it. Like having to be undervalued, having to be undermined, and being overlooked by the big dogs. I mean, I get why, but at the same time, to everybody that's dealt with the unpaid internship things, unpaid internship shit, each time when each person makes it to that next level, in order to get internships done, the job for us is to make sure, the people below us, the creators below us, have a better experience, and to not have them struggling the same way as we do just to pay your dues. It doesn't work. It doesn't have to work like that. You know what I'm saying? It does not have to work like these other creatives. They don't have to struggle the same way they do. I mean, of course, we have different struggles because we're in a different world. But like, they don't have to deal with. They shouldn't have to be dealing with the same shit we're dealing with. Like at that point, we're just creating a whole wash, rinse, cycle, toxic environment pattern that you may feel it's okay for some, but it's like, bro, we're in a fucking global pandemic, dog. Ain't nobody trying to be dealing with unpaid shit. Like niggas ain't making money now. Like shit is rough out here. And I don't give a damn if you say motherfuckers need to get a job, that's just completely dismissive as fuck. I'm sorry. Pay your fucking creators, man. Pay your creators, especially the ones who actually are passionate about the shit, man. Like, pay them. Pay them. It's not that hard to pay them. What's your name? How you feel about it? I know you
I don't know. For me,
yeah.
I would like. I mean, I definitely agree with you on the part about you can do your own thing, but
yeah,
this is my thing.
What's up?
There's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
And I honestly feel like while I wasn't a big unpaid internship person, like when I graduated college, like after the college stuff, my first job out of college was CNN. So CNN pays for their internships and entry level jobs.
Have they been doing that for a while? Or they just
well, I mean, when I was in 2013, they let me do it. So at least since then.
Okay.
Like they've had paid internships, and that was one of my first jobs. So I left CNN to go work for Valdosta Daily Times at a newspaper, and I got paid for that.
Right.
I really didn't experience the free labor until after I left the Valdosta Daily Times, and I was approached by Black Sports Online, and you know, they had a pretty picture that they painted. You know, you get to do stuff.
Sold you a dream?
Get the cover. Yeah, sold you a dream or whatever. You know, and it wasn't money involved, but for me, myself, I worked for BSO for a year and a half. And while it provided me with a lot of opportunities that I actually couldn't get for myself at that time.
Right.
I was able to cover the Hawks games. I actually got to cover the Hawks 2015 team that went to the conference finals. Right. So I'm on the sidelines watching LeBron and the Cavs versus the Hawks. So I mean, I had some great opportunities. However,
not to too.
Right.
They do have good opportunities, like certain companies.
However, the fishy thing started to come in when I was looking at how much money that the website itself was making.
The website
off of our stories.
Was that the first red flag that you saw, or did you say any other ones?
I'm not gonna go into all the extras
obviously.
Because you know it's a lot of stuff with that site.
Right.
But I mean, at the time, I guess I didn't see anything. I guess because I was too busy. I did enjoy doing what I was doing. I mean, I love to write.
Right.
So being able to write and
just
cover the
that
sports
alone
in my city. That was dope. Now for me, it wasn't something. It wasn't something like brand new for me to go cover a game because, like I said, I work for the newspaper, so I was at games all the time, interviewing players and stuff like that. Yeah. But on the scale of me actually being in Atlanta and getting locker room interviews with Jeff Teague, Al Horford, and stuff like that, that was dope. But like I said, I broke big stories when I was with them. And I did start feeling some type of way when I got to see that certain people were getting different perks than I was getting because I was a guy and, you know, some people, whatever. Trying not to go there. I'm not going to make this that. But, yeah, after that, I realized that I can do the same stuff for myself.
Right.
Like, after that, I covered a ACC championship game. I covered the Final Four.
Yeah.
I built my brand.
Right.
But the thing this is the only thing I want people out there to know.
Right.
No, I didn't build myself through unpaid internships.
Right. But
it is something to be said about working with and working for other people to build the knowledge, especially for those out there that want to do this,
right.
like this media thing, without going to college.
This media thing is hard.
It is, and I promise you, I wouldn't trade my college education for anything because I learned so much about how to do certain stuff in the media field that I can translate to my own business now.
Right.
Like all this stuff you see, like I didn't need no help setting up none of this. Like that's stuff that I remember from actually stuff that I learned.
You've been doing it consistently.
But you have to work first. Like you can't just wake up one morning. You can't just wake up one morning and be like, oh, I want to start a podcast.
You gotta work for it. Like you gotta understand too. Like when it comes to shit like this, if you want to do your own content, you want to do your own brand, you want to do your own podcast. This shit does not happen overnight. That's something that I had to learn personally for myself. Because like a lot of times not only watching journalists, watching artists in the game. Like a lot of times the average trajectory of an artist is usually 10 years. So normally it's like a decade. So normally,
which is great. That's average. You think?
Yeah, for majority of great artists.
I say 5. Oh, great.
5-10 years. It depends on the artist.
I got you. Keep
5-10 years. It's cool. 5 to 10 years. Usually it takes 5 to 10 years at least. Whether you're creative, whether you're an artist. Now that's the main thing you have to understand because I had to learn that myself. And also, we have to put in the work. We can say we want to do this so bad, but you have to put in the work. You have to be there. You have to show up and actually put the work in. Because a lot of times, we see people that want to be in this line of work, get into it, and they quit instantly because shit doesn't happen instantly. Now that I blame that on social media because social media puts up this false perception
that some people can have it instantly if you get
it depends though.
If you get that viral moment, but it
don't last that long. If you get it instantly, it's not gonna last.
If you get that viral moment, but you don't know how to handle that viral moment and flip it and make it 25 more viral moments, you're not going to succeed. And stuff like that is stuff that you learn from working in the industry and working around people and learning different things.
It's very rare, too. It's very, very rare for somebody to make a viral moment so quickly and they can do it again and again and again. It's very rare. And if somebody is actually able to do that, which I'm not sure if somebody's already did that already, but if they do that, they have a gift though. Like if they do that, they have a super fun.
One of the people that I'll say where the money reside guy.
Yeah.
He's been doing a lot of commercials and stuff like that because he's taking the viral moment and building it for money. Right, money.
If you know the main thing,
everybody can't do that.
You have to know how to monetize those situations so it can work in your favor. A lot of people, if they get viral, big ass moments, a lot of them people are not going to know what to do with it. A lot of them folks are going to fold under pressure. They're going to do that.
It's a crazy world, bro.
I'm just saying, like it's both. I mean, it's two sides of the coin because unpaid. Again, unpaid. We're not saying you don't have to take unpaid. We're not saying to not take unpaid internships because
you're right. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
for the connections, it benefits.
Do the work.
It benefits.
If you have to do the work.
Yeah, it benefits. It benefits. But we're just saying, you have more of a chance to have the opportunity to build your own platform, to build your own brand. If you have a chance to do that, do that. Now, I feel as though, I speak more so for the creatives who actually follow it, who are passionate about it, and who know what the fuck they're talking about. If you know that, I tell you, start your own brand, start your own platform, and build from there. Have fun with the shit too. It's all about having fun. Just trying new shit, doing new shit that's gonna keep you inspired. It's gonna help you have fun to where you just like doing shit like this. To where it's like you're doing it so much to where it's like you realize, damn, like I really enjoy this shit and I look forward to doing it. Cause like when you do it, when you get to that space, when you're having fun with the content, trust me, it's not gonna feel like a job at all. It's gonna be fun as fuck.
And that's the goal. It's not supposed to feel like a job.
Yep.
Because it's something that you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Cause when you do something and it doesn't feel like a job, bro, like you do shit so much better. You know what I'm saying? You do it way better. You're not focused on the other shit. But you're doing it so much better when it's not a job, when you don't feel that it's a job. When you start, it's just fun as hell. and you just getting your shit off just because you just feel like getting your shit off. You're not worried about, the reaction, this, that, and third. So, yeah, man. Sorry, he's just making boomerang and shit. But
promo, I gotta do that shit.
Yeah, man.
This is what I'm telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? We recording right now.
Yep.
But you gotta get the social media popping too. You gotta know that type of stuff.
It's a lot of shit. Even myself, I'm still learning. Like, it's just like, I understand that what we're doing too, like podcasts and stuff, I understand too with that and myself. I wrote about this, I think a few days ago. Like, shit like this isn't a long game. Because we know where we want to be at, but it's like, to get there, you got to do the work. You got to show up. You got to live. You got to learn. You can't really. I know for me personally, I'm not really. For some, have certain priorities. You know what I'm saying? I know for me personally, I'm not really worried about with this getting the money yet. It's gonna come, but like I'm trying. Well, for me, I want to perfect this more. I want to make sure I'm learning. I want to make sure that when I show up and I'm having fun with it too, because with this. I understand it takes time, and I get inspired from seeing all my creative friends that do podcasts that have been doing it for a while, like a couple years in, and they deep in it and they're consistent. Like this stuff I want to do. I have to work myself up to do this.
I've been doing this since like 2018. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been doing podcasts for 3 years now, but this is not my first podcast. I was already on a podcast. It wasn't my podcast, therefore I didn't,
Mine's too.
I wanted to do my
own. I technically started 2018 because me and a homie of mine from Morehouse, Mom and Dante, I was just helping them with this pod. That's how I got my first experience. I wanted to do my own pod.
Now you podding.
I pod for real, so now I'm just, I'm about the process, I'm about the journey and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to, I'm trying to learn, trying to live, trying to learn, trying to just understand this podcast shit. Because, I understand that it's oversaturated, but the main thing we gotta learn.
It's an industry.
It's an industry, but like,
I feel like it oversaturation is not playing a key factor in because people listen to multiple. Like people like it's a whole thing. Like people be at work, listen to podcasts all day.
They do
because they can't work the music. I don't know. I'm a music person. I don't watch my podcast at work.
Certain days I'll listen to podcasts though. Certain days I'll listen to a podcast if I got some podcasts I need to catch up on, or if I found something that I haven't really. If I found something that I still have to catch, I have to like check out. I'll listen to it. I don't mind doing like. For example, if I'm doing my current side gig now, where I'm just bringing the money, where I'm bringing the money in.
Right.
Most times I listen to podcasts then, like just because I don't want to hear motherfuckers complain about the music I play. So I play a lot of nigga shit. So podcasts, it's.
I'm sorry if I get in your car, I ain't trying to hear a goddamn Joe Budden podcast. I'm sorry, I'm not.
You not?
No.
Why?
That's another topic for another day.
Well, we'll say that for another day.
Yeah, because
as you can see, we are very, very, very passionate about this shit. We are working on it. We're just here, live and learn and understanding our,
Right. Oh, that's just me.
I know that.
Bothering you and shit.
Obviously.
You see, JC.
I talk shit all the time, bro.
Nah, he should be wanting to fight, and he got the right one. So yeah, this ain't a safe space. Basically. Yeah. Exactly. You see what I'm doing there?
It's perfect segue.
It's crazy because people I'm gonna
get your shit off.
Give some content or whatever. So on another podcast, I'm not gonna say their name. Y'all know who the podcast is, but it were athletes talking about men not having a safe space, and it was a good conversation. There were multiple opinions about it on the actual podcast, and I feel like it's a valid conversation to have because myself, You know, I have a lot of not unique things that like just for me, but for my community.
Would you
like
consider it privilege?
No, I'm saying like my community.
Oh yeah.
It is hard sometimes for me to have a safe space
I know
being
as a black man,
as a black bi homo guy.
Yeah.
Being in the straight community. Majority of my friends are straight. Yeah. So the conversations they allow, you know what I'm saying? I have I'm finna tell you.
I'm sorry, my bad, bro.
I kind of sometimes like I know I can talk to them. Yeah. And I'm outspoken, so I'm going to talk to them about stuff.
You feel like
but sometimes it's kind of weird because it's like I can tell that it makes them uncomfortable. So it's kind of like that's not really a safe space for me if I'm making my friends uncomfortable.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I just recently have, got a group of, older gay friends or whatever that I kind of do feel like it's a safe space that I can go talk to. But I always love my straight friends too because you have to have that balance, in my opinion. Right. But it is hard sometimes because I don't want to make my friends feel uncomfortable with the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Yeah, now, in the broad aspect of things, when it comes to strictly heterosexual conversations,
is this in general?
Yeah, more my relationship issues.
Yeah.
Makes niggas, some niggas get uncomfortable. I don't know. I'm not one of those, niggas not securing their masculinity type persons. I'm not one of those, but I mean, I can understand how that'll make you uncomfortable because I get uncomfortable when they come to me talking about pussy and all that shit. So it's kind of like, I kind of get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I have friends that I do feel like there's a safe space.
Yeah. But
overall, I can see the bigger picture of how I see certain straight niggas interact. Hetero, cis, males, or whatever y'all, I gotta put all that out there for y'all. But it might be hard because it's always jokes with niggas, bruh. Like,
niggas just know how to play around that shit, really.
But that's what sometimes you need real advice, and how you gonna get real advice if you come to somebody and they firing off 10 jokes back to back on your ass?
I guess it's a straight man, sometimes for some niggas, well, for certain straight niggas, that's just a way for them to cope with certain things. They just like to joke about a lot of shit. They don't like to be serious all the time.
But some shit you have to be serious about.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I come to you and be like, bruh, I just got this girl pregnant. I ain't even dating her. I really only hear her once. Mm-hmm. She said busting me. Mm-hmm. And now I got a baby on the way. Mm-hmm. And niggas like, oh, your pull-out game weed. Oh, damn, like, shit, I bet, why you missed the plan B? Like, just like nigga joking shit. But you really like need somebody to lean on and help you out because you really don't know what to do at this point. Right. And a lot of people, I seen on Twitter, the thing that was on Twitter that was getting me was people was like, oh, I'm gonna call y'all out. It was the girls. Like, it was girls saying that it ain't, like, a lot of niggas confide in their women when they have issues that they don't feel like they can discuss with their homeboys. Yeah. And a lot of people were saying, shit, we don't get paid for this shit, so why you gotta tell us your shit? Go get a therapist. Like, how insensitive can you fucking be?
As far as safe space. Before I go any further, right. Let me just say, as a straight black man, not everybody has.
That's what you identify as.
Yes, that's what I know. Yes, nigga. That's what I identify.
Y'all know I had to say some goofy shit.
Nah, because don't nobody know their sexuality these days. But that's the end of that.
Whoo,
That's a whole other topic for a whole other day.
We're on for a whole other YouTube block right now.
But all right. I will say this: as a straight black man, as one who has privilege, not a lot of people have the privilege of having good people in their corner,
Right.
who they can come to, and they can be vulnerable to. So first and foremost, I would like to shout out all my homeboys, homegirls, my girlfriend, all the important friends, homeboys, men, women in my life that I can be open to, I can be vulnerable to, I can kick my shit to, I can be honest to, and not have to worry about sorry for that. Not have to worry about any issues of being vulnerable that men deal with. I'm grateful for every single last person who I feel in my circle that I'm comfortable with being myself, being comfortable with me opening up and just expressing myself to them. I'm grateful for that. I'm very grateful because not a lot of men, whether gay, straight, trans, or whatever, have that safe space.
Right.
So I want to first acknowledge that privilege, be grateful for that privilege.
How do you? Okay, so for you,
yeah,
you just shout out your friend group or whatever.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the ones that genuinely don't have a safe space? Now, do you feel like it's because of the people that they hang around? Like maybe everyone's not mature enough to be in this safe space, or like what? Like how do you feel about that?
Most of the times when I look at things, what I learned is everybody's situation is different, so I can't really say, everybody has the same situation. It's a case by case basis. But like, as far as the ones who feel like they don't have a safe space, I mean, everybody has a right to, feel how they feel. You can't really just dismiss how people feel in regards to them feeling like they don't have a safe space, because they wouldn't be saying this thing. They wouldn't be saying they don't have a safe space if they had if they wouldn't be saying this if they had a reason to say it. So that's why this whole thing as a man bothers me, because bro, the amount of disregard, the amount of disrespect, the amount of shit that I saw yesterday in regard to that 13-second clip, how people were reacting, women and men that were reacting about that, it was just asinine to me. Nobody, I knew for a fact nobody did not take the time to watch the full episode.
You really wanted to talk about that, like the women's reaction to it.
Yeah. And
you haven't gotten to that yet. So I'm gonna push you through that. Talk about how you feel about that women's reaction. Like, do you really feel like some women took that and as another chance to bash men? Because a lot of the tweets that were out there were basically saying well, y'all ain't got no safe space because your friends ain't shit. Or y'all ain't got no safe space because all y'all in your safe space, all you want to do is talk about homophobic shit, transphobic shit, blah, blah, blah shit.
And they said that men created, misogyny and patriarchy. So it's like, that's up to, that's on us. That's on us.
Right.
I'll say this though. I will say this. On one end, just looking at it factually from how life and history was set up, you can't really deny that, we as men, well, not all of us, because this not.
I wasn't there.
What?
I wasn't there.
I know that, but I'm saying I wasn't there either. I'm saying, men have started patriarchy. Well, white men. Obviously, it started.
Got to be specific.
Yeah,
because
specific. White men started patriarchy. It was patriarchy and misogyny. That was started by men. So it's like you can't really. But my thing is, you can't really say it's wrong because seeing what the women go through and seeing it play out in society. I mean, the points are valid. So you can't really say. They're wrong because obviously. It's it plays a role, so you can't really deny that. My thing with that is the fact that you're just consistently throwing the shit back at men's faces and saying, you know, this is y'all fault. Y'all figure it out. It just sounds so fucking dismissive to me. Like my thing is like women just saying all this shit. Women be talking so much shit about men on a daily basis, especially on Twitter. They be talking shit about niggas, saying niggas is trash, niggas is problematic, this, that, and the third. And rightfully so in certain circumstances it's true. But at the same time it's like
bitches ain't shit but old shit.
But at the same time it's like, okay, so you know, you telling us, you just remind us that doesn't help our case. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to explain this as best as I can because I see me being me. I see all sides. I see both sides. You know, because there's no wrong side. But that's just me personally. I mean, I just feel like as long as
nigga wear a Nipsey shirt and he offer world peace.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
I cannot.
Shut the fuck up,
It
nigga.
will not.
But I'm just saying, like, it's just it was just so much disregard. Like, it just further proves it just. Seeing all the responses and all the replies yesterday, it just further proved and showed me that the world don't give a fuck about a man's emotions. The world don't care. Men don't care. The society don't care.
And men seem to have been trained not to care. So
that's because of society. It's not our fault. It was taught.
But I'm saying, but in society, the women didn't teach them that. The men taught them that. The men said, no, you can't have feelings. You can't show emotion. So, yeah, it was on society, but it's also on the men because the men.
That's the thing.
Oh, damn. Do I kind of agree with the girls? No, I don't because I don't think that the other shit, but I think that is true. I think the reason why men don't feel comfortable having a safe space with another man is because of the other men telling them like that shit's soft.
I agree. I realize that. I agree because like I ain't gonna lie to you. Yesterday, I know you hit me. You know, I kind of was slick reacting from a place where it's like, you know, I was feeling the way about that because it's like I felt defensive as fuck because you know it just felt like an attack. Oh man, it's like, but you know, I watched the whole thing and it's like there was no blame, you know, on the men or the women. Like the whole podcast, you know,
right.
The men on there, which if you watch it, you know, they were talking about their own personal experiences of, you know, dealing with stuff like that. And so there's no blame on anybody. Like we all understand that, you know, we have to work on becoming better men. Well, this is for the men in general. We have to be better men with, you know, creating the safe spaces for ourselves. With just men in general. Finding the men that we cool with, we comfortable with, that we can be vulnerable, express our emotions and all that. That's our job. I agree with that, but it's just fucked up seeing how, you know, folks don't really care. Nope. To me personally, like it's just fucked up that even if as a man you can express and really feel like you don't have a safe space, and the world could just say, okay, deal with it, figure it out. That's not our problem. Like which I agree. My homie, like one of the homies, he had a post when they shot him. He had a post which is true. This is a harsh reality, but it's true. Which I've learned this being an adult. Nobody's really obligated to care about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I learned that in this world we're all different. We all have different things we're obliged to care about. We have different things we care about, and it's tough because, you know, seeing what black women and black men go through, you know, these days, I'm basing most of this on social media because, you know, I see a lot more black women on here. They're like, you know, a lot of black women are fed up with men. I know, you're like, yeah, they're fed up with men, so it's like, you know, a lot of them are just like, you know, we're gonna be focused on black women only. It's like, y'all men figure that out. We're not your therapist. We're not your mom, daddy, whatever. You know, and I get that, but like, what's in this one? That's not. Who is wrong?
I'm laughing at you because it's your drunk nigga.
Tipsy, but I'm just trying to find the best way to describe this shit.
I want you to spit it out.
Well,
The thing is, supposed to keep it hot and spicy. We supposed to say whatever.
I know that, but I'm just being, I just being transparent with the shit. So, just the thing is, women have a right to feel how they feel because, they have a right. I'm saying,
I know.
I'm acknowledging, women have a right to feel how they feel, because, black women go through the most bullshit quite a bit more than black men do. Because as men, we do have privilege. And certain privileges we have, black women don't have. But it's just, that, fuck, it's hard for me to describe this shit. It's just, black man, all I can say is just, it's up to us overall we have to be the ones to find that safe space for ourselves. We have to practice proper discernment to find the right people that we can vent to. Because obviously, they're not going to care. Nobody's going to care about our shit unless we
find the right people and be willing to express yourself. Because the right person could be sitting in your face, but if you don't feel like expressing yourself and your feelings with somebody, then you can be right back in some shit. So
right, because there's a lot of times, I see a lot of times when men, straight men, they have trouble being vulnerable and they open up, especially a woman. Mm-hmm. When they finally open up to the woman, and later on down the line, something happens and they get into a little petty argument, and the woman spits that shit back at them.
Right,
it's like
I saw that argument too, but it's okay.
How you feel about that?
I mean, to be honest, I come from a time where I just feel like you gotta understand that everything is a secret is no longer a secret when it leaves your mouth. So it's great to expect 100% trust from people and etc. But
it's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed. It's never guaranteed. Because even
justifying the woman that
what I'm saying is I'm finna explain it. Like even with a woman, you as a man, you think your safe space is your woman. Mm-hmm. As soon as you tell your woman, and don't tell nobody or whatever, your woman is on the phone with her best friend, her confidant or whatever, whoever she trusts, right. She's on the phone discussing it with them because that's their safe space. Right. You see what I'm saying? So it's like everybody has. I seen somebody on Twitter tell me that they don't talk to niggas because niggas is chatty patties, and I'm like, in that same mindset, that's stupid because if you're gonna tell a woman your shit, she gonna tell more people than that nigga. That nigga might literally only just tell they one nigga. Right. A woman is gonna tell her girlfriend. Guess what that girlfriend gonna do? Tell her girlfriend. Tell that girlfriend. Tell the girlfriend. Then you gonna figure out.
Most of the girls had that nosy friend. They always want to tell everybody business.
They got the group chat. Like the group chat, it's all automatically. Oh. Girl, my nigga just said he can't get hard right now. Oh, you thought your girl was a safe space? Oh, baby, they whole friend group finna know about that. And they gonna see you at brunch the next time and be like, you okay? And you gonna be wondering in your head, like, what are they talking about? And that's exactly what they gonna be talking about. That shit you told your girl not to tell somebody. Mm-hmm. It's crazy out here, bro.
It's wild as hell, bro. It's a wild fucking west in this bitch. The main thing, I guess the main takeaway from this is, niggas don't care about folks' feelings. Find the right people who you can open up to.
Yeah. And it's not, you can find friends to open up to.
No, trust me. A lot of people are fortunate enough not saying not possible, but like a lot of people are fortunate enough to have a circle of friends from all walks of life.
Mm-hmm.
They love out loud and care about, and they can talk to them about anything and won't be no judgment. So if you have that, cherish it as much as you can, because there's some folks who don't have that, and they're stuck in this,
Right.
toxic way of thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
But it's just, I guess, I'm just realizing that niggas have feelings too. Men have feelings too. You know, men will common fucking sense though.
Pussy ass niggas. Nah, I'm just playing. Everybody got feelings, bruh. I fuck with y'all, man. Nigga, if you need a safe space, just let me know. You know, I ain't gonna lie. You know, you might, one of my only female best friends, she might hear about it. But that's my safe space, because y'all niggas ain't. I can't trust y'all niggas.
I got a couple of homeboys that I trust. I got my girlfriend I can trust. My mom, my sister I can trust.
Right, and I know JT can't even trust me after 10 episodes, bruh. I just found out he got some stupid shit in the works, bruh. So, but you know, I didn't go to Southern, so I'm working my way into the trust circle. Maybe after another year or two, you know.
It takes time. Look at that. Nigga, I will.
What's up, Chi-Town? It sounds like you been ready to fight anyway. You ain't finna hit me with a bottle. Not in my own fucking studio, bitch. I'll beat your ass.
Run out that door. I'm gone.
Wow, that's crazy. So, you want to hit this last topic, or you want to say this last topic for the next time in 2 weeks?
No, this is topic. This is the last topic.
You know what the last topic is, right?
Yeah, the toxic shit.
Oh, Lord.
The toxic shit, baby.
Okay, so I feel like there is something going on where...
This has been a trend for quite some time. Low-key, this has been a trend since Drake has been out.
I mean, I'm that nigga where...
I'm not that nigga.
Like I said, I'm Sammy Socialite. So I throw events, and I specialize in making sure my ex is there with my current, because I love the drama. And I love the adrenaline rush, and I love just having to balance these things or whatever. So basically, the question is, to everybody out there, I want y'all to put this in the comments if you're still watching or whatever. Put in the comments, do you want to be in the same spot as your ex? Why or why not? How do you feel, JT?
No. I don't have no desire to do that. Why? Why? What reason would I would need to be in the same room as my ex? What would the reason?
Because I mean, you know, you could if you don't hate your ex, like I feel like most people should do. I mean, if you go out hating your ex, then it's more than one toxic party in that relationship, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. But I feel like when you break up with somebody, if we're adults, we should be able to break up with somebody amicably. So like we still should be able to be cordial.
Well, what? Well, I didn't know your reason. Why do you feel like you want to be in the same space as your exes?
Like I said, I love the rush of having a bitch that maybe hate me, see me doing great, and not giving a fuck about them. Like I feed off that. I think it's my Scorpio. I think it's my Scorpio. Scorpio energy.
The sociopath energy.
Well, you know, whatever.
Sociopath, nigga. I'm Aquarius. You don't do none of that shit.
I mean and that's why I don't fuck with Aquarius, is because Aquarius is like there's two kinds of people in this world, and it's probably split up like between 6 and 6 astrology signs. There are two people in this world. There are people who are gonna be there, and it's people that don't care who's gonna be there because they're gonna come if they want to come and have a good time regardless.
That me as fuck.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel Aquariuses are definitely the who gonna be there type people.
I don't be there that often though. I only ask every blue moon though.
But I feel like
sometimes I'll ask though. It depends on the function though. But I don't ask that often. Most times I pull up because I want to pull up. Well, now today I'll probably ask who I want to be there, depending on what it is. But.
Well, my thing is, I mean, sometimes I want to know who's there, but at the end of the day, if I fuck with the person that hits me up about the event, I'm going for that person. Everybody else is just, a cherry on the pie. Like,
I mean, most people I know in the same circle, they all gonna be at the same event. So,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, people date within friend groups. So sometimes your ex might be your homeboy, girlfriend, friend. You know what I'm saying? And if we having a group thing, everybody gonna be there. And so I pull up and
I was
be like, "What's up?"
About my ex, but I was like, I'm not finna do that. I'm not though, cause we good now, we cool. Plus plus my ex, she in a whole other relationship. She pregnant, so we ain't got no beef and shit.
Like I said, I don't have no problem with it.
Well, I mean, if you cool with your ex, if y'all cool and cordial, I mean, there ain't no problem. If there ain't no problem, there ain't no issue then.
I mean,
I don't see a problem.
It's only one ex that I fell out with hard, but at the end of the day, like I still got love for him, so I wouldn't mind seeing him again. Like that would be great for me. Be like, oh wow, I remember you. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm this and that, and you're doing this. Oh, that's so cute, and like that fuels my Scorpio powers. Like I love that energy.
That fuels your social.
Oh my God, whatever. I need that. So bring all my exes. Shit, I'm gonna invite my ex fiance to my wedding.
I still can't believe you ever that whole.
It doesn't matter, but they'll be invited to my wedding. Shit, they still hit me up. So, but you told me on Twitter that it was toxic.
It is, nigga.
How? Like, why? Why is it toxic?
It is toxic.
Because I'm a Scorpio sociopath.
No.
So you say?
It's toxic.
I'm not a sociopath.
It's toxic because why the fuck are you so invested in what your ex thinks about?
Okay, you see,
that's the thing about past.
I'm just gonna point out my shirt right now. I'm wearing my boy He8, and his main strength was using the power of all the people that hated him. So I think this is perfect for how I be feeling. Like, keep making me stronger with your hate, baby. I'm gonna be great. And you can patent that.
I should knock your shit down right there.
In WandaVision terms, please. What did she say at the end of WandaVision, bro? It was like, please hold on, or like.
You talking about the end?
Yes.
The end, yeah.
That's what was gonna happen, bro. You talking about you gonna knock my shit off. I was gonna have to put that shit up, bro. You really don't like me. It's crazy.
You, my nigga. I mean, we know the same folks, so.
JT don't fuck with me, y'all. Go ahead, end that shit. Since it's our show, Big Boss. What's your name?
Alright. So, well, you can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on IG.
Twitter.
Fuck with us.
Hot Sauce Pod.
Fuck with us on our
IG. Hot Sauce Pod 17.
You can also fuck with us on our personal socials. And, if you want to be part of the audience, you need to hit me and him. Let us know what's good. Let us know.
Or hit the Twitter and IG.
Well, hit the Twitter and IG if you want to be part of it.
Like, seriously. Like, follow us too.
Yo, if we have audience, the more the better, because that way we have more people involved. We can just bring folks up. We can make folks famous and shit. And,
right, you know what I'm saying?
All right,
That's
so as always, this is your boy, Just JT.
And this your boy, Sammy Socialite. Shit. Oh, you want me to talk now? Yeah, boy. We hot sauce. Episode 10. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Catch y'all episode 11.